Seth is a smart guy. I didn't see the letter. What I can tell you is that the cohesion of societies in the developed world has definitely gone down. One of the contributors, I believe, is the internet itself and the ability to mobilize small groups of people to basically undercut what societies typically would want to do. And we're becoming fractionated, and there's no head of state who would tell you things are the same today as they were 10 years ago in terms of the ability to run a democracy. And so in that sense, Seth is correct. It is a world that is becoming less governable, certainly in the democracies. And that inhibits solutions to problems. And governments need to provide solutions for things.
Has that slowed down any of your spending, any of your interest in making new acquisitions?
Not necessarily. It depends where you invest.
Does the future look daunting to you or positive to you at this point globally?
I think both, if you will. I mean, if you think about the positive side for a second, people love to travel today more than ever. And young people particularly would put travel very high on their list of things that they've got to do. When I was growing up, it used to be sort of a discretionary luxury, if you will. Now, forget it. I'm going to take my vacation. And I'm going to do that before I buy a car, maybe before I get an apartment, whatever. And that's happening all around the world. Of course, we talk about it in the sense of people want experiences more than they want stuff. And I think there's real truth to that.
It hasn't yet become a factor in terms of creating any disruption. There's a certain time horizon, maybe a few months, 9 months might be it. And so if you take corporate tax cuts, they make stocks worth more. Or if you have interest rates at such a low level that a return on investment of buying equities for those who own equities, I mean the people who own their companies and they have buybacks, that supports stock prices. So the mechanics of that, even populism of the right, capitalism and making profits is what motivates the stock market. It's not what motivates the whole economy. So you have to realize that you're buying an income stream. The implications of the political conflict for markets are very profound. So we're going to start to talk about that. For example, is a 70% tax rate going to happen? Does that change how we will behave with capital gains? Does that have an effect? So these factors, the combination, I think, the three big factors are the combination of the wealth gap and the politics as we come to it. Where we are in the later cycle and the inability of central banks to ease as much, that's the cauldron that will define 2019 and 2020, in my opinion.